Hey, what's good, good peoples? This your man Chris Thorns. As always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're watching my content. And as always, like, comment, subscribe, and share. And hey, let's do this. What's up, guys? Your man Chris Thorns. Oh shit, here we go again. I had to come out of retirement for this one, if you want to call it retirement. But what's up, everybody? Hopefully, excuse me, you know what I'm saying? You take a look at this and leave a comment and tell me what you think about this. Guys, here we go again. And this really the only reason why I'm doing this story because y'all know every time I do my lives, I say the same shit. Okay? If the story starts off that my child was here 1 minute, then I look away, next minute they gone, you know, the story is already bullshit. All right? And this one just had bullshit written all over it when I first heard it when somebody sent it to me. So I tell you what, without further ado, and I know a lot of people has been talking about this. The mother name is Rebecca Haro. I can't remember the dad name, but a lot of y'all been talking about it, so you don't need to know the dad name. Look it up. Let's go.
A desperate search tonight for a 7-month-old baby boy. His mother says he was kidnapped from a Big Five parking lot in Yucaipa. That mother saying she was changing baby Emmanuel's diaper when someone attacked her and took off with the child.
Tonight, an investigation is underway, but no description of the suspect has been released, and it's unclear if any surveillance video exists. Sarah Welch has the latest developments from Yucaipa.
Sharon, Micah, that is one of the big questions. There doesn't appear to be any security video pointing at the parking spot where the mom was at. And tonight, investigators tell us they have no suspect or vehicle description, but they continue to review security footage. Meantime, the parents are begging for their baby's safe return.
It's just a baby. Just give our son back, please.
A desperate plea from the parents of 7-month-old
Jesus
Emmanuel,
Christ.
now missing for more than 24 hours.
He was wearing a black onesie with a Nike swoosh on him.
That's what Rebecca Haro says her baby was last wearing when she says someone snatched him out of her pickup in this parking lot in front of Big Five off Yucaipa Boulevard in Yucaipa.
I was gonna get the diaper and somebody said, "Hola." And I didn't see nothing since.
Haro says the bruise
Jesus
below her
Christ.
eye is from someone punching her out as she began to change her son in the back seat of her pickup.
I woke up right here on the floor and I didn't see Emmanuel.
She says she looked around her vehicle and then ran into the store searching for her son and called 911. The assault happened so fast, Haro says she wasn't able to give investigators a description of who hit her.
Everybody came, the dogs, helicopters.
The couple live in Cabazon, but say they were in Yucaipa because their older son had football practice at a nearby park. And Haro says she drove to Big Five Thursday night to buy him a mouthguard. Mary Housen is Emmanuel's grandmother.
They're not going to hurt that baby. That couple were just homebodies.
She says investigators have questioned the couple twice.
She can't handle it anymore. You know, she's been without her baby since yesterday afternoon. If you have my grandson, please give it to his mom. She's going crazy. Please have mercy on her.
Many have asked why no Amber Alert in this case. The Sheriff's Department says because they have no suspect or vehicle description, it does not meet the criteria for an Amber Alert. If you have any information about this case, you're urged to contact law enforcement. In Yucaipa, Sarah Welch, KTLA 5 News.
Jesus Christ, man. Okay. Before I get in deeper to my video, look here, man. It's just impossible for how this story is being portrayed and how she told the story. That's just impossible. I'm sorry. It's just impossible. Somebody just randomly comes up to you and says, hola, which means hello, knocks you the hell out and takes your son while you in the midst of trying to change your other child. And you run out. No, you didn't see nothing. You can't get no description. You didn't see no car, no anything. Not to mention, one of the crazy things here is you in a public store. So if you would have seen it, I'm pretty much sure a lot of other people would have seen it as well, and probably would have chased the guy trying to get your child back. Okay? Now, only way I can see that this even close possible, just to give you a little wiggle room, is that you owe somebody some drugs or anything, and maybe they taking the child for collateral. But that's very rare you hear a story like that, if you hear a story at all. But they just try to give you a little wiggle room. Okay? So now, I'm listening to this. Somebody sent it to me. I'm listening to this. I already know it's a bunch of bullshit. So do a little more research on it. Already after somebody sent me the story, excuse me, Jesus. Dang, I don't know what that all about. Remember when you drink something. Do a little more research and kind of find out there's updates already saying there's inconsistencies in the story. Me personally, I don't think you really needed that, because if you got somebody with common sense, and that's the key word, common sense, you would know this story was bullshit from the beginning. Again, y'all remember Leah Davis? This is the same way that they claimed that their child died. Darian Vince claims somebody knocked him out. Somebody supposed to be Mexican knocked him out and kidnapped Leah Davis. Where you was around the time when I and others did their story, we found out what happened to Leah Davis, and the whole thing was a lie. And I still say to this day, Brittany Bowens, I don't see how the fuck she's not in trouble. Because I believe she had much to do with that, just as well as Darian had to do with Leah's disappearance. So, last night, something about this story just touching me. And I said, let me look up some more stuff and let's see what's going on. Then I see this right here. I see this right here. Father of the toddler missing in California has felony child cruelty conviction. It gets better, doesn't it? It gets better, doesn't it? I told y'all. And y'all gonna listen to me one day. I told y'all time and time again, these type of stories right here is always some bullshit. But I always tell y'all too that when the father is involved, it hits different for me, okay? This man sitting up here, you bring him back, and I'm not even paying attention to her because I know she's full of shit. All right, but I'm just looking at him, bring her child back in. And I started wondering, where was you at when she supposed to be at this store and somebody knocked out? Where was you at? And then I look up and saw this right here. He has felony child cruelty conviction. Wow. Let's have a listen.
Where is baby Emmanuel? It has been over 48 hours since anyone has seen the 7-month-old who was reported missing by his mother in San Bernardino County.
And tonight, investigators saying they cannot rule out foul play in his disappearance. The boy's mother says that she was attacked Thursday in the parking lot of a Big Five in Yucaipa, and that the attacker took off with her baby.
Now deputies say there are inconsistencies with her account of what happened. KTLA 5 Sarah Welsh joins us live in San Bernardino with the latest on this story. Hi, Sarah.
Hey, Clark, good evening. Investigators say when they confronted Rebecca Haro about inconsistencies within her initial statement that she refused to continue any questioning. And tonight, the grandmother has confirmed to us that the couple is no longer cooperating with investigators and has lawyered up.
I wonder why. How ironic.
Hours after they made that desperate public plea for their son's safe return.
It's just a baby. Just give our son back, please.
Where is 7-month-old Emmanuel? His parents, Jake and Rebecca Haro, say someone kidnapped their baby outside this Big Five in Yucaipa after assaulting Rebecca Haro and knocking her out cold.
I was gonna get the diaper and somebody said, "Hola." And I didn't see nothing since. I woke up right here on the floor. and I didn't see Emmanuel.
Haro says she was parked in front of the store about to change her son's diaper when someone came up behind and assaulted her. She claims she was struck in the face but wasn't able to get a look at who did it before they took off with her son. But investigators say there are inconsistencies with Haro's initial statement, and because
Of course it is. Of course.
Because of that, they cannot rule out foul play.
They're not going to hurt that baby. That couple were just homebodies.
The baby's grandmother is adamant the couple is innocent. She says Emmanuel is her daughter's pride and joy and that she waited years to have a baby boy of her own. The grandmother also says investigators asked her daughter to take a lie detector test, but her husband said no until they had a lawyer.
She's just going crazy, she can't handle it anymore.
She says her daughter is receiving death threats and her 2-year-old has been removed from the home. As the search for baby Emmanuel goes on 48 hours after his mother claims someone ran off with him. And we have learned tonight that the baby's father does have a criminal record, and the grandmother told us that investigators were out at the couple's home in Cabazon searching the home with cadaver dogs and also digging up parts of the property. We tried to reach out to San Bernardino County investigators for any information on that, but they aren't taking any more questions today. Meantime, they are asking anyone with any information about this case, anyone with any information on the whereabouts of baby Emmanuel, to give them a call, and you can do it anonymously by calling 1-800-78-CRIME. Karina and Court will send it back to you in Hollywood.
To be continued. Sarah, thank you so much. Meantime,
this is a motherfucker ridiculous. It really is, and it gets tiresome, and that's one of the reasons why I guess I just been gone other than life itself. I ain't just really been doing nothing lately, whatever the case may have been. But this is ridiculous. It really is. I mean, and the more stories people still send me, and I appreciate y'all for sending them to me, it's the same story. The last few stories I got, it's been pretty much the same thing. Either somebody left a child in the car where they go party hardy, whatever the case may be. They left him in the car was hot. I got one story where the lady took her children in to go have dinner but left a foster child in the car. I think it was a couple more stories like this. The child's supposed to be missing, and they found them not too far from the home and all that. It just get worse by the year. And it comes to the point now, what can you say? What more different can us content creators say about this? What more can we say? Because it's the same shit, just a different day, all right? And I always told y'all, because I used to get questions sometimes, hey, do you want to do story on black folks? No. You see me a story of somebody on the other race or whatnot, I do this story too. But see, with something like this, race ain't got nothing to do with it. You just a stupid motherfucker. You just a stupid motherfucker. That's all. If you an evil motherfucker, you just an evil motherfucker. That's all. That is all, point blank, period. Race ain't got nothing to do with it. If you are evil-hearted to do something like this to a child, whatever y'all did to the child, then they just dead on that. Fuck the race. It's all about the child. Okay? If you just stupid and evil, that's just what it is. You just stupid and evil. Okay? Then I got another story about a daycare worker. Some daycare worker did slapped a child or something. I don't know. I mean, it just too much that's going on with these children. Okay? You heard what the grandma said? The grandma said, she waited for years to have a child, and I know they won't hurt their child. A lot of people can wait for years for a lot of things. And in the beginning, they'll love that thing that they got. But somewhere, for some reason, they stop loving the thing or the person that they have. Happens all the time. Even with an animal. You can have an animal. You love the animal in the beginning, but for somewhere down the road, you end up harming the animal or even killing the animal. And the question always remains, you love them until when? You love them or it until when? What made you stop loving them? Same thing with this young boy right here. She may have loved the boy in the beginning. He's only 7 years old. So why or where did the love end, and what caused it to do so for this boy to be missing? But he's not missing. I'm almost certain he's dead. All right. As a matter of fact, I think, if I'm not mistaken, Ikmail, he got a video up saying something about blood stains in the laundry room or something like that, you know. So y'all want to go check him out, or go ahead, you know. I mean, I didn't hear his video, but I just saw his title saying something about blood stain in the laundry room or something like that, you know. So that's all I need to hear right there, you know. That's pretty much this case going to be solved real quick. That boy probably been dead, but they finally came up with some kind of crazy ass story, and they put it out in the public. All right, both of these is a piece of shit. Nothing more need to be said. Nothing more, nothing less. Unless by some miracle this baby just pop up and he is missing, I'll be shocked. I'll delete this video. But we all know that's not going to happen. The story just too fucked up to believe anything that's coming out of either one of their mouths. Anyway, I'm your man, Chris Thorns. Share your thoughts. Whether you agree or disagree. Hey, stay tuned. Thank you for listening.